Hello, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Feels good now that I'm on my school break to give these videos from my home, so I'm not in the car for the time being, but still, I can still provide good videos with respect to the Catechism and just sharing with you my thoughts on this. And so, today is number 146 of the Catechism with respect to Abraham becoming the father of believers, and really setting the tone, really after the time of Moses, for us moving into the time of Jesus to really look at how Israel really as a nation found strength in the belief of a God, of the Lord at the time, and to really see at that time of the hardships, okay, what is it from that generation, those communities, that we can take into our lives today to help our families and friends and the people around us. And so I think this will be a great topic to discuss further, so let's get this started. Here's number 146 of the Catechism with respect to Abraham becoming the father of all believers. And so Abraham thus fulfills the definition of faith in Hebrews. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Abraham believed God, and it was reckoned to him as righteousness. Because he was strong in his faith, Abraham became the father of all who believe. And so when we think about this idea of faith, this idea of what is faith, my definition, your definition, okay, we all may have a different take on it, but with respect to the Bible, the idea that it is what is not seen, that we believe that our Lord will come true, fulfilling that goal, that idea we're praying for in the end, but according to His will, because it's still with respect to His plan, how He wants things to be set down, according to how creation and life is happening at that time in the place of the world. And so you consider, okay, for Abraham at the time, the nation just taking over the land, exploding all over the land area, etc., and making the population just grow and grow. The Lord is blessing them over the centuries. And you think, okay, to become a father of a nation, it's nice to have a solid foundation. So that's a good thing to consider. And so Abraham being the father of all believers, that's something that is cool to think about. And so maybe kind of reflecting now to every father here, parent, single parent, etc., mamas, dads, everybody, how do you want to set the tone for your kids to become a good father, mother, uncle, aunt, even all these other ways of being a role model for all people that we have under our wing? And you think, okay, if we're going to satisfy that faith, how do I present myself to where, okay, maybe my niece or nephew, they don't see what I'm doing here in the moment, but when I come over to say hello, or whenever they come to visit, and I say, okay, I'll be there in a second, just give me a moment to get this work done, and I'll be there to air up the bike, or etc., right, whatever you do, just an example here. But the thing is, I'm there, and I aired up the bike, and now they can go ride and have a good time outside. And yeah, I'll be out there just trying to be like, okay, hold on, let me get the tire, and let me get this the nozzle together, and just, okay, here comes the air. We're all set to go. But the thing is, they're happy. They're happy in the moment because I was there spending time with them. And the thing is, that moment that we spend with our loved ones, that is so precious. And I think that is the principle of faith. And that, okay, we want to see our Lord. Okay, but with the human eye, we can only see so much. We see physical reality, but we don't have that spiritual lens per se to see things as they are happening. Now we can get to see an event as it is from A to B, B to C, etc. We can put the pieces together as events in a timeline have happened and occurred. Okay, in that spiritual sense we could see things, but just immediately with the human eye, what can I do in this moment right now to help be active in my environment? And so giving a video for you all, being my take as being a role model, I can at least share with you, have a good presence, have the hat, okay, be out there to share with you videos, be out here to share a message, to have some encouragement for even everyone who is not having a good day, to not give up on themselves. And really, I can do so much with the platform that I have here, and maybe I'll do more things with it, but the thing is, having my presence here in this moment is a good thing for me to consider to help other people. Maybe to share faith with you from my perspective is a good thing, but then hopefully it enkindles within you that fire within, turning that wood to really be amped up, to really be turned on again. Because the thing is, you need somebody in order to, or event to really inspire you to go out there to be great. And I think when we're caught in that complacency, the kind of laziness of the day, the midday, and we're like, I need to get my fire back on again. I need to get back to work. I need to find what is inspiring me. Because here is where I'll fall in with connection with other videos I've done, right, like a cycle of abuse or whatever. The idea here in the example, you fall back into an old pattern of being lazy or just taking the nagging or just the negative criticism from people. But when you catch yourself and you start to walk away from those negative patterns, those negative environments, you'll start to see yourself growing in unique ways. And so in my perspective, from me to you, I'm sharing from my free perspective that you can reach this freedom as well, to share ideas, to talk with other people, and to do that, trust yourself, trust in you. I believe you can do good things. You can share more videos, and I want leaders to emerge from this channel. That would be awesome to see. And so as Abraham became a leader of the people, how can you become a leader of your family, your community today? What is it that will inspire you to be that calm presence that will allow yourself, when you think back, okay, I can overcome obstacles, to transfer those successes to future success? And I know you can find them. Those gold nuggets, they will be there, and I know you will succeed. And so just things to consider. But I hope this video finds you well. Don't forget to look into the fire within you and kindle it, and allow your faith to just flourish and see how it touches the lives of other people, and for them to become leaders as well. And I know you will become one. Just so from me to you, you got this. Alright everyone, hope this video from the Catechism inspired you, from 146. Hope it inspired you. Don't give up. You got this. Go out there, change the world, and remember, faith that is not visibly seen is a powerful thing to consider, and you can find the strength in the invisible as well as the visible. Alright everyone, take care. Have a good one.